You're watching News 24 Live. Welcome to our Tuesday Wheels Show. I'm joined in studio by Sean Parker, the Stig from Wheels 24. He's just come back from a test drive in Gauteng. He's going to tell us all about the new Polo BlueMotion. Sean.
Hey Nick.
How's it? How was it?
Yeah, it was good, thanks. It was good.
Tell us a little bit more about this vehicle. Compare it to other popular Polo models out at the moment.
Yeah, so the Polo was launched around about June last year, and Volkswagen have basically just finished up the range. So I drove 3 models. With the main one is the BlueMotion, which uses a 1-liter turbo. And there were 2 diesels and a manual Polo GTI, they have just introduced into the market as well. So this the BlueMotion is sort of touted as the sub brand, so it's the sort of like frugal model. Uses, as I said, the 1-liter turbo, 70 kilowatts, 160 newton meters of torque, and the manufacturer claims 4.2 liters per 100 k's. I don't think that sort of buyers will get that kind of economy, but sort of like nothing over, I think, sort of 5. I mean, it was very, very frugal on the drive. Comfortable, solid, like a Polo is, and yeah, I came away quite chuffed. I think that many people, when they hear a 1-liter, the sort of like 3-cylinder engine, they think, oh, this thing's going to be pop. But the fact that the car was launched in Gauteng, where the altitude saps quite a bit of power from car's engine, I think is a sort of testament to the backing that that VW have of this engine.
The price stood out for me. It does seem but quite dear for like what you said is a 1-liter engine. And I mean, how do the manufacturers see this sort of fitting into the, like I said earlier, the Polo range? You know, you've got the Vivo, your old sort of classic Polo. Where does this one slot in?
Yeah. So the sort of price is 235,000 Rand, and they have priced that in terms of what technology this BlueMotion model brings to the stable. I think that it's only 10,000 Rand more to its closest rival, which is the Ford Fiesta, which also has a 1-liter turbo. Granted, the Fiesta's engine is a tad more powerful, but the BlueMotion can hold its head up quite high, I think, against it. The buying public does know, where they can look, and I think they want as much bang for their buck. So they're going to need to get into this car and drive it. As I said, the ride comfort is very, very good. I think it's best in class. You're paying for the tech, and you're paying for that brand. I mean, VW they are a premium brand. Especially the Polo. I think the Polo feels a lot more solid than the Fiesta and than all its rivals. So it's a grown-up car, and I think that the prices reflect that where they see the Polo and where it stands.
Okay. Just quickly, just mention some of the features, and then you also said that you got to drive the GTI. What was that like?
Okay, so the BlueMotion, it comes standard with cruise control, stop-start technology, a leather multifunction steering wheel, which is quite nice. There are a couple of options, things like xenon lights and park distance control. Those are sort of like nice to haves, but it is quite well spec'd for the price. So 235, okay. You're getting a bit of kit. Yeah. So lastly, the Polo GTI, Volkswagen have upon customer sort of, I would say, like demand, they've brought in a 6-speed manual. I took the manual car around the track, around Red Star Raceway, and it's nice to be able to be in control of the gears, and you can rev it to the hilt and all of that. I personally would take the manual. I know that there's a big argument for people that are sort of in traffic every day, in the morning and in the evening, to have that automatic, because it does make things a lot better. But I'm glad that they have brought a manual. It shows that there are still people who want a more, sort of like an engaging drive, and that's a good thing.